Hey guys, this is Pharaoh 2091, and welcome back to Let's Play 999. Last time we left off, I don't know if we had like a revelation or what, but it seems like, I don't know, it's like, are we the ones who, I guess we are transmitters, I don't know. I'm a little confused. I think I have an idea, but I don't know if I can explain it properly, because I'm a little baffled at the moment here. But, and it seems like Santa is not really Zero, but only helping him. And where the hell did Akane go? I don't know. But in any case, Santa has a gun now, and he has it pointed at Ace's head, which, well, I don't wish ill on anybody, but this guy kinda deserves it. Guess who picked it up when we weren't watching? Looks like he's turned the table on Ace, though. Wonder how he likes having a gun to his head. Get up. Sure isn't about to take that gun off him for a minute, is he? Ace isn't putting up any kind of fight. I mean, I don't think I would either, but he just looks drained. I guess he's going for the door, huh? He doesn't need to verify to go through that door, but... What's your plan, Santa? What are you doing? Sorry about that. He can't go through any numbered doors with just two people. What the hell is he thinking? Didn't I tell you? I'm Santa Claus. It's time for me to go make a wish come true. That's it? That's all he's gonna give us? What the hell does that even mean? Shit, they're out. Wait, so what does that mean then? And now the gate's shut. Looks like the rest of us are stuck in here. They're all looking at me. At least Seven's headache is gone. He seems to be alright. Well, I guess there's no harm in trying. Let's see if this door still opens. Damn. Well, it looks like this door isn't opening anytime soon. You mean we're trapped? So it would seem. What the hell is Santa trying to do? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, what? Have you considered where we are? There can really be one thing Santa would do now. No! No, you can't be serious! Oh, but he is. Shit, we gotta do something. Maybe we can still get out through the door 9. There's the red. Yeah, alright, we can do this. I'm just gonna... No, it's not gonna work. There's no way. The five of us can't open this door. And, oh, we're a number short. Is there any combination that'll work? Junpei, can I borrow your pen and notebook? Sure, why not? I don't think I'm going to need them anymore. Ever again. Well, she certainly looks purposeful. Looks like she's writing equations. A lot of them. Huh? Oh man, she doesn't look very happy. What? Hey, no need to be ripping pages out like that. Jeez. What the hell are you doing, Clover? Give me that! Alright, at least 7 got away from her. Maybe now I can get a look at what she was writing. Let's see here. Two, four. It's the only combination that'll work, but this way Lotus won't be able to go. Shit. Then there's no other way. Lotus. Looks like she figured it out, though. Man, this is just too cruel. It's okay. Go. Lotus. Come on, you know we can't do that. Oh, don't give me that. I'm sure you'd love to get rid of me. Damn it, you idiot! Whoa, where the hell did that come from? Looks like she expected that about as much as I did. Without... if you're not... Look, it'd be bad, alright? For a cop, he sure doesn't have much confidence. Bad? Yeah. If there aren't assholes like you around, I'd be out of a job. Huh? Look, I'm just not leaving you behind, alright? End of story. 7? He's right. I'm not leaving you either. Me too. You don't honestly think I'd abandon you, did you? You're all idiots. Act as tough as you want, Lotus. We can all see you're about to cry. That being said, however, However, I doubt we would be able to open the door anyway, even if we were to leave Lotus behind. Huh? Why? I trust you remember what happened to Ace. I couldn't see exactly what happened, but I was able to guess what he was attempting to do earlier at the red. Oh yeah. That is true. He did have the combination of 9. That is odd. No! What is this? Why? We all know what happened. We don't know why it hasn't opened yet. Just to see, why don't we give it a shot? Give it a shot? Yes, that is what I said. Okay, let's give it a shot then. 2, 4, 5, 7. Nope, didn't work. You were right. It ain't opening. But it did open 9 years ago. The digital root was 9 then, I am sure of it. You think maybe they changed the settings? Perhaps. Shit. If we can't get through the door, we can't get out. The walls are way too high. There's no way in hell we can get to that whole 7 popped out of 9 years ago. All we can do is stay in here and stare at this door with a 9 on it. I guess this is it. This is the end. That's one hell of a way to for us to go then. What is this? I was watching. I had watched everything that was reflected in his eyes. I was listening. Every sound that vibrated in his eardrums, I heard. Smell, taste, touch. I felt everything he felt. I knew. I knew everything about him. What he was thinking, what he was feeling, what he was sensing. All of his feelings and worries and fears became mine. My mind, my consciousness, was inside of him. Through the morphic field set we were resonant and we were as one. I was him, at the same time, I was an observer. It started with a tremendous noise like a clap of thunder. That was approximately 9 hours ago. A bomb had gone off in the ship that we were on. So I want to know who's talking right now. Is it meant to be like the player? Maybe, I don't know. That was when my resonance with him began. My resonant event melted with him, and we became one, inside of Junpei. Somehow I found myself in Junpei's mind, 9 years in the future. But I didn't lose myself. I was living in 2 realities at once. One was the present, and the other was the future. Perhaps you can think of it as 2 movies showing at the same screen at the same time. Eventually it becomes difficult to separate them to determine which movie is which. However, if I concentrated and I was able to focus on one or the other, that was why I was able to grasp what was happening in front of me. Come on! Over here! That was my brother! Oh wait, he was screaming. Oh wait. Okay, so I did, I had a feeling this is... Alright. That was my brother, Aoi. He was screaming. I followed him. Around me were 7 other children. They all looked like they were about my age. Come on! Hurry up! We ran down a long straight hallway and burst into a large hospital room. Everyone was arguing. 2 of the boys got in a fist fight. A girl watching them began to cry. I want to go home, she cried. I want to go home. Another girl slapped the crying girl and glared down at her. It had been 2 hours since the notary game began. We were starting to fall apart. But just when all hope seemed lost, Light started talking. He was blind. 9 years later, we would call him Snake. Hello, everyone. Yes, could you come over here for a moment? He was older than most of us, and his voice had authority and dignity. The fights died down, and we gathered around him. I have a little sister. She's very important to me. Right now, she's over in Building Q and is desperately trying to send information over to me. Her name is Clover, and today is her 9th birthday. As he spoke, he pulled something from his pocket. In his hand were 9 4-leaf clovers. Hold on, I'm taking a good look at these other children here. And okay, so we see Snake, and well, a light apparently. I'm assuming that's his real name. Santa, or his name's Oi, or I don't know how to say his name. Santa, I mean. And I guess on the bottom right is Akane, his sister. And the girl on the bottom right there does look like Lotus herself, so that's probably her daughter. In his hand were 9 4-leaf clovers. I was going to give these to her as a birthday present. I was outside picking them when I was abducted. I'm sure I've already told you, but I am blind. For a man who can't see, collecting 9 of a very specific plant is, well, it is difficult. But my sister means a great deal to me, and I hope that these would show her how much I cared for her. Since it's her 9th birthday, I thought 9 4-leaf clovers would be appropriate. Every one of you has a brother or sister in building queue of clover. For their sake, we have to survive. We have to get off this ship. Do you understand? If we're gonna do that, there are 3 things we have to remember. We need trust and love, and we have to have faith in one another. If we can take all 3 of those to heart, then I promise that good luck will come our way. Did you know that the leaves of 4-leaf clover mean faith, trust, love, and luck? Those words are leaf words. So if you believe what I've told you, and you understand, then I want each of you to have one of these. They're a promise between friends. He gave a clover to each of us. I took one too. Eventually he was left with only a single 4-leaf clover. He had one last thing to say. Now don't ever forget, so long as you have that, we will always be connected. Do you understand? When he finished, the tension of only a few minutes before was gone. We were calm. After that, we ran around the ship for a while longer and opened several of the numbered doors until we finally found a door with number 9 on it. In fact, there were 2 doors with a 9 on them, and we found them in a chapel. We split into 2 groups and walked through the doors. Wait a minute, they said some of them already left apparently when 7 got there, so Before long, we all found ourselves in a room with a ceiling that looked like an upside-down funnel. For some reason, this room had another number 9, but this time it was only 1. Okay, and if there was only 1 door, that meant only 5 could escape. What are we gonna do? There aren't any other doors? We began to panic. Then, as if things have not gotten bad enough already. Warning, warning, emergency incineration command has been acknowledged. Automatic incineration will take place in 18 minutes. Please evacuate the incinerator immediately. Repeat, emergency incineration command has been acknowledged. What? What's happening? What did that thing say? That didn't sound good. My brother always swallowed hard and answered, I think it means this room's gonna burn. Burn? The plaque on the door says Incinerator, and that voice said that incineration is about to start, and Incinerator means to burn. No! Help me! Oh my god, this is terrible. Terrible. Abject terror filled the room as everyone began to scream and cry. Every pair of eyes were filled with despair. Then, high up in the wall, a door opened and a man appeared. He was a huge, frightening mountain of a man, as large as a bear. 9 years later, we could call him 7. Don't worry, kids. I'm not your enemy. I'm one of the good guys. I'm a detective, and I'm here to rescue you. The rest happened just like 7 had said it did. The 4 of us who had stayed behind were saved by 7. Oh, so they let 5 of them go through, and the 4 others were... Okay, never mind, I got it now. We crawled through the vent away and from the incinerator and slid down to the hall. We came out the other side of door 9. On the wall opposite the door was a set of double doors. We went through those and began to run up the spiral stairs. As we ran, I led the way. Behind me were Nona, my brother Oi, Snake, and 7. The other children, the ones who've gone through door 9 before us, were up ahead. I could hear them cheering each other on. We ran and ran and ran. We leapt across as many stairs as we could and kept running. The stairs spiraled upward like a tornado. Eventually I pulled ahead of the rest. Perhaps knowing I slowed them down. I didn't want to lose them, so I slowed down as well. I didn't stop. I glanced over my shoulder from time to time to see if they had caught up. That was when I realized. Oh no! Where is it? Did I drop Jumpy's present? I knew it had been with me when we passed through the vent. Then, had I dropped it as we slid out? Hi, Benji. And my dog decided to join in here. Good boy. I had to go back. I had to. You gotta be kidding me. So she was ahead of all of them, but she wanted to get the present for us? But I knew I couldn't tell the others. They would stop me. I was sure of that. I didn't stop to think. I simply moved. I ran to the central hall, the room that connected to all the other areas of the ship, and hid in shadows. And moments later, I felt a run of wind. A run of wind as they had passed me up the staircase. I waited until they were out of sight, and then I ran. I moved as quietly as I could, down and down and down. Finally, I reached the bottom deck. I ran to the hallway and looked around frantically. There it is! It was just where I thought it'd be, sitting under the opening of the vent. I ran over and snatched it from the floor, but as I ran back towards the stairs and freedom... the asshole came out of the door. The door to the Incinerator opened and a man stepped out. It was Hungao. Gentaro Hungao. 9 years later, we would call him Ace. Ah, how wonderful to see you decided to come back. His smile made my blood run cold. It looked mechanical, as if someone had simply pulled up the corners of his mouth. Come with me. We must continue the experiment. I shook my head, eyes wide. Slowly I began to walk backwards. 1 step, 2 steps, 3 steps. Then I spun around and broke into a run. I felt Hungao's hand close over my left wrist. I said, come with me! There was an edge of insanity in his voice now. I pulled as hard as I could. No, I don't want to! Let me go! Please let go of me! I shook my body and flailed my arms, trying desperately to get Hungao to let go of me. But I was still only a child. I was no match for a man like Hungao. Stop struggling, damn it! Do I do as I tell you? He heaved on my arm, trying to pull me into the incinerator. I screamed. Help me! Somebody help me! And suddenly... Akane! The door to the stairs flew open. My brother Oi burst out of it. Behind him came Seven and Snake. Akane! He cried my name again as he went toward Hungao. You came back, I cried out. You're too late, idiot! Hungao threw his full weight against my arm, pulling us both into the incinerator. The force of it threw me to the floor. I scrambled to my feet and I looked toward door number 9. Hungao stood between it and me, but behind him I could see my brother, his fist clenched. But those fists never reached Hungao. With a cold, heartless screech of metal on metal, the door slammed shut. Hungao glanced at me mechanically, his face registering that there was an object there, but not anyone who he would consider a human being. Then he turned away and walked to the red that sat next to the door. He reached into his pocket and removed 2 bracelets. He waved them both over his scanner panel. 2 asterisks appeared on the red. He checked the screen, then tossed the bracelets carelessly on the floor. What was he doing? What was the point? He made no effort to explain himself, of course. He said nothing at all and walked past me as though I were nothing more than a rock on the roadside. A few moments later... the double door slid shut as well. Faintly, I could hear someone pounding on the door behind me. I turned around and I ran toward the door of the 9. Akane! Akane! Are you okay? I could hear a voice from the other side of the door. a worried, frightened voice. Help me! My throat was already raw, but I screamed as loud as I could. My voice echoed lonely around the empty room. What should I do? I think I'm trapped in here. Where's Hungao? He went out the other door. What? Then it started again. Yep. The whole entire phase where she has only 18 minutes. Automatic incineration will take place in 18 minutes. Please evacuate the incinerator immediately. Holy shit. Man, I knew what I was going to say, but that was one hell of a creepy voice. I knew it! Oh wait, it's back. We're back in reality now. I knew it. It's starting. Santa started Incinerator. Fuck! Man, I never thought I'd hear that damn voice again after 9 years. What the hell? What the hell? What are you talking about? It's 9 years this and 9 years that, and when it's not 9 years something, then you're talking about some sort of fucking experiment. What in God's name are you talking about? You aren't making any sense. I'm sorry, Lotus, but we really don't have time to explain right now. I promise I'll tell you everything once we get out of here. But automatic incineration will take place in 17 minutes. You know what that means, right? Incinerate means burn. What kind of an idiot do you think I am? I know what incinerate means. Well, damn it! Okay, fine. I won't ask anything else. Talk about whatever you want, but you have to do something for me. 7. Figure this out. What? Why me? Just shut up and stop this thing. How the hell? There has to be some sort of emergency shut-off button. There isn't anything like that. How the hell do you know? Because I looked for it 9 years ago. Yeah, Lotus isn't happy about that. Can't really blame her. Wait. The floor. It's moving. What the hell? What else could I say about it but... What the hell's that? What else could I say but... What is that? The floor opened and a machine rose up out of it. It looked like a computer. At least it kind of did. There was a monitor, a keyboard, and a cross-shaped device of some kind. Something about the machine scared me, but I forced myself to walk up to it. I was terrified. Tears poured down my face. I wiped them off, and even as more took their place, and forced myself forward. Finally, I reached it. I looked at the screen. It was blank. All I saw was my own frightened face staring back at me from the glass, drenched in tears. All I can see on the screen is a reflection of my own face. I'm looking kind of freaked out. I know I'm sweating like crazy, but seeing it kind of drives it home. Okay, Junpei, just calm down, alright? Everything's gonna be okay. Gah! Man, I wish that thing would just shut up. Automatic incineration will take place in 15 minutes. Alright, back to this thing. If it's only showing up now, then it's gotta be important. But what the hell am I supposed to do with it? Hey, move! Hey, we're all tense, lady, but it doesn't mean you get to shove people around. Okay, it's turned on. There's nothing on the screen, though. This is bad. This is really bad. If there's nothing on here, how the hell are we supposed to do anything with it? Sure, just push buttons. I'm sure that'll... Well, that did something. Huh. Well, at least it's on now. What's on the screen, though? What is this? What the hell? It looks like some sort of puzzle. It's got a bunch of numbers scattered across a 9x9 grid. The numbers range from 1 to 9. Do you think that if we solve this puzzle, the incinerator will stop? Yeah, well, we can hope, right? Alright, puzzle. How do you work? Oh man, that damn voice again! Automatic incineration will take place in 13 minutes. Shit, 13 minutes. Can we really do this? My heart feels like it's gonna pop. I was gonna say poop. My heart pounding like it was about to explode. I stared at the puzzle on the screen. I was sure I had to solve it somehow, but I had no idea how. My connection and Jumpy all had been gone for a while. His mind was gone. I couldn't get any information from him. I felt the seconds tick by as I stared at the screen, completely lost. My cheeks felt hot as tears poured over them. Then I heard a voice. "Hey, what are you doing?" It was muffled, but I turned around. Pressed against the window in the entry door was a face. A frightening, evil face. It was Hungao. How long had he been watching me? "Aw, don't know what to do?" He was yelling, but his voice was still muffled. "It's simple, really, but I suppose I might as well tell you. Just solve the puzzle on that machine." His laughter was muffled by a door, but it still tore at my heart like the claws of a vicious monster. I bit my lip and glared at Hungao, struggling to hold back hot tears. "You're a terrible person! I hate you!" "Oh my! How could you call a gentleman such as myself a terrible person? That's not very nice. I'm quite fair. I don't use tricks or play dirty. You see, I've even left you a way out." A way out? Didn't you hear me? All you have to do is solve that puzzle. Do that, and you can stop the incinerator. What's the point of stopping it? You'll only capture me and make me do this all over again. I'm not going to listen to you. If you're just going to throw me back in here, I might as well just die now. My goodness. Haven't you listened to anything I've just said? I told you I'm a fair man. If you solve the puzzle, the verification function of the red will in turn activate. If this experiment is to deliver valid results, there must be a chance of success. If you succeed, you will escape. The verification function of the red? Then I remembered. Before Hungao left the room, he had scanned 2 places into the red. Ah, so you do remember. Right now, there are 2 numbers in the red. The first is 1, and the second is 3. Say, Akane, what's your number? I looked down my left hand. The face on my bracelet showed a 5. That equals 9. I ran to the door with a 9 on it. I grabbed a red and put my hand against the scanner panel. It's not doing anything. You really aren't one for listening, are you? I hear Hungao's muffled voice from across the room. I already told you, didn't I? Once you solve the puzzle, the verification function, the red will activate. In other words, if you haven't solved the puzzle, you can't enter your number. What kind of a fool are you? Why are you doing this? You can never understand. You don't know what it's like to spend every day surrounded by monkeys. Now, start the experiment. Solve the puzzle. I can't. I don't know how. Of course you don't. Isn't that the point? You understand, don't you? Access the morphogenetic field and find a solution. I can't. Then you'll die. You'll burn alive. It's gonna be quite hot in there in a few minutes. I imagine it'll be very painful. I'm gonna punch this bastard in his face. God, I hate him. Look at him, still laughing. His horrible laugh echoed across the room, and even after his face disappeared from the window, I could hear it. Automatic incineration will take place in 10 minutes. I was crying, great gulping sobs broken by hiccups that shook my body. I was terrified. I could feel my fear pressing down on me like a tremendous weight. Somehow I forced my shaking legs to carry me back to the device. I stared at the empty monitor. I can't. I just can't. There's no way. I can't figure this out. What was I gonna do? I didn't know. I didn't even know where to start. Fear scattered my thoughts, and all I could think of was how I was gonna die. My palms were sweaty, and my blood was boiling in my veins. It was hot, so hot. I couldn't breathe. I felt dizzy. My heart roared in my chest, and if it would pound itself to pieces. This is just... I have a theory. I don't know. I'm not gonna say anything just yet. I'll let this keep playing out. I reached into my pocket. I wrapped my hand around the thing I'd come back to get. The doll Jumpy had given me. At least I had that. I held it tight with both hands and prayed. Help me, Jumpy. Help me. Help me. Help me. Jumpy! Jumpy! And she's screaming, and... Please! Help me! Jumpy! Akane! Akane? Who the hell's Akane? Shut up! Just shut the hell up! Seven Lois didn't understand. I think Clover and Snake have an idea, though. Clover's looking at me. And I think Snake might have figured it out. No. It doesn't matter. They're in my way. Where'd she go? Maybe over here? Akane! Akane! Can you hear me? Say something! Fuck! Did something break our connection? I swear I just heard her. Shit! Akane! Answer me! Jumpy? I spun around. There's no way this is happening right now. I thought morphogenetic whatever fields worked. They work over time? This is insane. Okay. This video is going on for a long time. I want to get to a certain point, I guess. I don't know. I don't know where to stop. I heard a voice. His voice. I looked around. He wasn't in the room, of course, but I heard it so clearly. Like he was right there. Jumpy? I screamed as loud as I could. Immediately I heard him call back. Akane! Jumpy! That's her! She's there! Then that means... Akane! Are you in the Incinerator right now? Yes, I am! How did you know? Now we understand what Santa meant. There's only one way to help her. You were brought here to help my sister. To save her. I think I get it now. Automatic incineration will take place in 7 minutes. Jumpy, we don't have much time. As quickly as I could, I told him that I had to solve the puzzle in order to stop the incinerator. Got it. And I do. I get everything now. At last, I finally understood what all this means. I know why the notary game was held today. I know why we were kidnapped and brought here. It was all for this moment. All of this was planned out to lead to this one moment. Oh my god. This is insane. I can't believe it. There's only one possible answer. June is... Zero is... Akane Kurashiki. She recreated the history of the future that she had a glimpse of 9 years ago. She tried to save herself that way 9 years ago. No, she's trying to save herself right now. That means that there's only one thing for me to do. Even if this is all some sort of insane plan, I will save her. I will save Akane Kurashiki. I must save her no matter what. Automatic incineration will take place in 6 minutes. Jumpy! Yeah, I know. Just hang on, alright? I promise I'll get you out of there. I'm not gonna let you die. I promise. So don't worry, alright? Just give me a few minutes. Okay? Okay. My voice shook as I answered. It was hot in the room. It felt like my heart was on fire. 6 minutes or not, my heart burned with my feelings for him. Alright, time to get to work, Junpei. Is Snake talking to them about something? Whatever, it doesn't even matter. Get out of my way! Hey, where do you... Just trust me, okay? Sorry, Lotus, I didn't mean to snap, but there's a lot more at stake here than your pride. I'll apologize later, alright? Now, let's have a look at this thing. We've got numbers all over this grid. Now, if I'm looking at this right, I'm going to need to fill in all the empty squares of the other numbers from 1 to 9. But I can't use the same 2 numbers in any horizontal or vertical row. The same has to go for the 3x3 square, the thick lines around them. That means I need to put different numbers in horizontal and vertical rows, as well as the 3x3 spaces. I think that's the rule here. So we're playing Sudoku! Alright, bring it on! I'm gonna do this on my own, with my own mind. I'm gonna solve this problem. And I will seek a way out. I think this is it, guys. Oh boy. Oh. You've got to... I thought... No. Is the game playing tricks on me? I don't know if it is, but... well. in any case, guys, I have a good feeling this is the final thing we have to do. And holy crap, I did not see any of this coming, and it's blowing my mind right now, but I'm going to do this. And I apologize for the very long video, but I just could not stop. It's too good. So, in any case, as usual, thank you all for watching, and stay tuned for what may be the finale in the next episode. Don't know, but possibly. Maybe a very long episode, but I may want to be the finale, so who knows. So, thank you all for watching, and I'll see you guys next time for Let's Play 999. I'll see you guys later.